And next thing I saw, he was dancing to it on his Facebook page, which was just fucking one of the most brilliant things that has ever happened to me. And I've known Ben since '82, and I was absolutely devastated when he went last year, just so suddenly. It was just. Anyway, I'm going to dedicate these last two to Ben. They're from my newest album, which is called 40 Years in Rhyme. It's a dub poetry album. Before that, Restoration Tragedy by the Levellers, Diggers and Ranters, and the radical ideas that emerged after the revolution of 1649, the execution of the king and the flight of Charles II through Shoreham Port, where I live, literally escaping to France in 1651 from the geographical spot where I go fishing, which is quite weird. Anyway, so I'm going to do two of these just to finish off. And the first is the title track, which is all about what we do as spoken word performers. And it's called 40 Years in Rhyme. So this is Bluetooth right now. Bluetooth, when I was a kid, Bluetooth is what you got when you drank a bottle of ink for a bet at primary school. Now, I'm still in my prime. Life has been sublime. Kingsley brings the music. What's left keeps me choosing. If it fits the flow and they got it, I can use it. Maybe not the dumb thing. Maybe it's a young thing. I don't chat no gun thing. Don't do the word hung thing. I am a too enlightened. Representing Brighton. Now we're in the Premier League. Who we gonna fight? My ends are southernmost. I'm from the Sussex coast. Hoes are in the garden centre. Bread is simply toast. Don't give me a cup of tea when I'm getting uppity. Beer is my cup of tea. High specific gravity. Like the wind I'm blowing, like a river flowing. 40 years of knowing exactly where I'm going. 60 on the planet. Spoken word, I span it. Ranting verse, I ran it. Seagull, not organic. Checking out fresh styles, bringing tears and smiles from the Outer Hebrides to the Seven Dials. Old punk on a new trip, not a tried and true trip. Not a dissing you trip, not a sniffing glue trip. Beer I like it hoppy, verse I like it stroppy. Sometimes I get personal, but I don't like it soppy. Grandmaster was legendary, but you, Roy, is the first to show. Roasters started off this flow, ranting first, reggae chat, hip-hop, grime, and all of that. We are simply spoken word, voices shouting to be heard. Yeah, when I started out, spoken word was people talking to each other. Now it's a bleeding genre. Respect to my fellow man, from Cooper Clark to Yellow Man, Stormzy, Tempest, and Luke Wright. Spoken word is doing all right. fantastic rhyme, having a fantastic time. But you know, 9 years ago in 2015, I wasn't sure that I was going to get this far. I was diagnosed with bladder cancer. And my last one today is about that. It's an exhortation to everybody, especially blokes of our kind of age, to get yourselves looked at if there's something wrong with you, instead of hiding it away. Especially if it's down there. The last one is called Tenaman. Tenaman is my reggae name. I'm gonna tell you the story of my big battle with the big C. I saw some blood when I had a pee, so I went to the doctor immediately. If it happens to you, you're just like me, go to the doctor immediately. The doctor took one look at me, said into my bladder he needed to see, and I had to have a flexible cystoscopy. Hey, what's a flexible cystoscopy? Hey, a camera goes up your willy. Hey, not a lot of room there, dearie. Hey, it's a little camera, don't worry. So I had my first flexible cystoscopy. It felt very sore and a bit tickly. The camera went up my willy. What I saw on the screen was really scary. There were tumours in my bladder, 1, 2, 3. So I had another flexible cystoscopy, where a laser went up my willy and zapped the tumours immediately. And I had another flexible cystoscopy to check they dealt with the big C. And for 6 years then annually, I had another flexible cystoscopy. I had some good news recently when the doctor said to me happily, he's discharging me as cancer free, so no more flexible cystoscopy, which is a great big relief to me, and I thank the NHS massively. But when you've had a flexible cystoscopy for many, many years quite regularly, and you're 66 years old like me, you really have to watch it when you pee. Now most of the time I'm Attilla MC, most of the time I'm Attilla MC, but when I do this one, listen to me. When I do this one, listen to me. I'm Tenaman, dribbling on the rhythm, yeah, Tenaman, dribbling on the rhythm. My pants aren't yellow, man, that won't be forgiven. I'm Tenaman, dribbling on the rhythm. Dribble, 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 dribble. The point of this rhyme is plain to see. If there's something wrong with your body, get it checked out immediately. Then you could end up just like me, living your life like you want it to be, making up rhymes rude and silly, and not on a stretcher in A&E. But I'm so happy I still have life. I'm so happy I love my wife. Now I think that's enough from me and my flexible cystoscopy. But if you're in the Duke of Welly, a really great pub in Shoreham by Sea, and you have a pee the same time as me, and mine seems to go on endlessly, remember this rhyme from Attilla MC. I'm Tenaman, dribbling on the rhythm. Hey Tenaman, dribbling on the rhythm. My pants aren't yellow, man, that wouldn't be forgiven. I'm Tenaman, dribbling on the rhythm. Dribble, 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 dribble. Tenaman, got no hair on my head, but I've loads in my nose. I'm a nasal dread, yeah. Tenaman, got no hair on my head, but I've loads in my nose. I'm a nasal dread. Gonna nut up, nut up, nut up, nut up, nut up. Dread up, dread up, dread up, dread up, dread up. Tenaman, I'm no Slim Shady. Tenaman, I love my tenor lady. Tenaman, I'm no Slim Shady. Tenaman, I love my tenor lady. Tenaman. That's all from Tenaman. That's all from Attilla. That's all from Humdrum Express. Thanks so much, Humdrum Express, Ian Passy, and this wonderful pub for having Seriously, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for coming in, guys. Fucking hot night in every sense of the word. Cheers. The World Trade Centre is open. I've got a card thingy on my phone, so you can buy stuff with your card or whatever. Cheers for coming. Absolutely wonderful. All the very best.